poll workers here, and I have to tell you that you will not be receiving any income for your possible assistance with me on this video in the event that PBS or YouTube uses your likeness. However, we do appreciate your assisting us. What we'd like to know here today is, how was your day here working at the polls?
It was very long. We were here at 5:30, so it was really exhausting, but I think it was well worth it.
Did you have any delays?
We did not have any delays. We did not have any issues actually at all. So today went very smoothly, a lot more smoother than I anticipated. So I expected big crowds and a great big turnout and people lining down the street like you see on the news. But here it ran pretty smoothly. I think what really happened with it is the early voting really helped the turnout here lessen, and it just wasn't so chaotic as it could have been if we did not have the early voting.
I think you're absolutely right. I've been all over town, and one of the things I noted was that there were almost no voters anywhere, and I think we need to do this early voting every time.
Yeah, I think it really helps.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, I agree.
Because our numbers were still up overall, but I think that the early voting it definitely does wonders.
In round numbers, what would you say your figures were?
I'm not sure. I think the last time I looked at it was probably just today, close to 900 that came out to vote.
Just to this site.
And that's
today.
just in this precinct, in this district.
Okay. What is this district
This
number?
is 21.
District 21. Okay. And this is in the Fayetteville district.
Yeah, don't quote me on that number, but I'm sure it was pretty close to it.
Sure. Did you have any equipment issues today?
We did not have any issues at all. Everything just went, just as perfectly as possible. So we had some people that came in that were out of their district, so we had to send them other places, so we got the information for them that way, or we had some people that came in that weren't registered at all. And so we had those type of issues, but major issues, no, we didn't have any of those at all.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. We heard that there were some people in the Durham area who had to use paper ballots. You didn't have that problem here?
Well, we have a machine ballot at this polling station, and then a majority of ours were done by paper ballot, but that's just something that we do normally. A lot of they have, when our voters come in, they have the option if they want to use the paper or if they want to use the machine. And most of them actually choose to use the paper ballot. So most of our votes were actually done by paper ballots today.
I hadn't realized that. That's good to know.
Yeah, paper ballots aren't bad. Sometimes they like to sit down and just draw it in. And since we only have limited amount of machines in this county, like here we only had one. It was just a lot faster for people to get in and use the paper ballots and be out instead of wait for the machine. But we did have some that requested the machine and they were able to use it.
Okay. Well, I thank you so very much
welcome.
for the time that you've taken with me
You're
today.
welcome.
I do appreciate it,
No
and I
problem.
hope that you have a well-rested evening. You've
I
earned
hope
it.
so too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.